There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the things that I learned doing government contracts over this past year. So we've done a lot of different things over the course of the year, different types of contracts. I've been in courses. I've learned so many valuable things in the last 12 months doing government contracts. It's actually over a year. It's probably a year and maybe 3 or 4 months, but maybe a year and 5 months now. So almost a year and a half that we've been doing contracts. But it's been 1 year since I was full-time doing government contracts, no job, straight government contracts. And we've made a lot of money. We've spent a lot of money. We've made some mistakes as far as like doing the work, like underestimating what it was going to cost. So we asked for less money than what we needed on certain projects. Other projects, we were trapped in the system between the prime and subcontractor when we were the sub of a sub. So everybody's happy with us, but they have some issues. And, I'm still missing over $38,000 from that particular contract. And, that's just a loss for me at this point. But we made a lot of money doing, other contracts, and we just did a lot of different things. And I sunk all of my profits into a remodel to a house that I already owned. And we just got our first tenant in that house. I went through VIP Start. So they have a VIP Start, which is Veterans in Procurement, Veteran Institute of Procurement. Veteran Institute of Procurement. Yes, I think that's what it's called. And so they have a Start, which is like if you're a brand new company, they show you how to get set up. They give you this huge binder with all this information. They have speakers come out. It's a completely free course that they offer for veterans. It's a great program, but they have a Start version. They have a Grow version, which is for when you're already past the start phase. You've been growing. You have, some success in contracts already. And then they have like a VIP Advance, and most of those people got hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars in government contracts. And so they're kind of on the back side of it. They have a VIP International where, they teach you stuff about doing international business with contracts and things like that. And then they also have a VIP Aerospace. And that program is unbelievable. I learned so much in that program. But I would say that throughout this time frame, one of the most important things that I learned was not to take small amounts of money for a job, trying to cut a deal or give a discount on your services. Don't discount your services at all. Charge what you charge, because if you get in a situation where there's not enough money to cover that job, or some things arise that you didn't plan for, because the government changes their minds all of the time and they want you to do things that were maybe not in necessarily the scope, and you shouldn't do those things until they update it, but they will typically have some expectation of what you're supposed to do that is beyond what is possible inside of your discounted price. Okay, charge the regular price for your services. Don't discount anything. Also, remember to take care of your employees. Okay, your employees are vital. They're the lifeblood of your business. Okay, you have to make sure that if you have a service contract where you need people to do a job, you got to make sure your people are good. A lot of contractors don't take care of the people working for them. It's kind of like a out for self kind of thing. It's not my way. And just make sure your people are straight there. You get into those contracts and you get into the right ones, and there's more than enough money. We don't always, as business owners, need to walk away with all of the money. Okay, make sure your people are good, and those are some of the things that I learned. We have some more contracts that are coming up. Waiting on those right now. We have at least 2 contracts that we're waiting on, and those 2 come through, it should be pretty decent. Get us some more money coming in like that, like the good money. And but yes, JT asked me, is it worth it? What was my experience? JT Automation, JT Hustles, if you know who I'm talking about. He asked me, is government contract still something that I would recommend to other people, seeing all the different things that I've seen, okay? And I'm saying, yes, absolutely. This is the only time that I ever received money that was it's like life-changing, it's like life-changing money. And you just want to keep a constant flow of it, do smart things with it, things like that. But yeah, this is definitely, government contracts is definitely the way. If you can get into it, it is definitely the way. It's not even a close second. I don't know of a close second. I do have my SDVOSB certification, so I'm certified service disabled veteran-owned small business. So I have my certification, or my set-aside certification, and all of that kind of stuff, but I still haven't yet to use it. But there's so many ways to do government contracts. I would suggest starting out, you just do subcontract. It's the cleanest, easiest way to do it. Everybody wants to be a prime. They want to win the contract. I understand. Go out there, bid your heart away. But there's other easier ways to get contracts through subbing. Subbing is great, but you have to make sure that when you do sub, you're subbing to a prime or sub that kind of has a grip on what they're doing. There's sometimes somebody may get a contract and they want to sub it out to you, but they have no experience in doing that kind of contract or whatever it is. They might have just got the contract because they're a woman-owned small business, or they're a disabled veteran-owned small business, or they're some kind of minority small business, and they got a contract because the contract was set aside for a certain kind of small business, a veteran-owned small business. But it may be in a field that these people have no idea. They might have been secretaries yesterday, and today they're prime contractors who won a contract, and it might be worth $3 million, but they have, or $500,000, but they have zero understanding of how to accomplish the job. And so they're going to outsource it to you, and you are, you're kind of at the liberty of their skill set or their intelligence when it comes to this kind of thing as the sub. The contract is going to pay the prime, not you, and they have to fulfill their side of their contract, not you. You have to fulfill your obligations to the prime, but if the prime can't get paid by the government, then they may owe you $40,000, $50,000, or $100,000 for doing whatever work. But if they can't get the government to pay them because the government isn't approving their pay, you're kind of stuck. So you just got to make sure you're dealing with a competent prime, or that you're dealing with people who have a certain kind of resume or a certain kind of background in something when they're outsourcing work to you. And you also still need to make sure that you know what you're doing as well. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is a Name. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out.
I was always focused on the money. I started with nothing. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate investor. Had my own trucking authority. Multiple college degrees. Ex-military. I'm an author. Motivational speaker. Not to mention I'm an accountant. But with all the things that I've done, it was government contracts that truly made me rich. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.